We're recording whenever you guys are ready.
All right, coming down in 3, 2.
From the theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida, this is the Theme Park Podcast. Wait, podcast? Isn't this on the radio? Why does everything gotta be so messy on this station? Anyway, here's your hosts, Dickerman, Jimmy D, and Scott Harris.
Welcome into the Theme Park Podcast. Dickerman here. There is Jimmy D.
What's up, fellas?
And Scott Harris.
Creak. We're opening up the mailbag.
Oh, that was the noise. Okay,
Wait,
are we
hold
on.
We're opening a bag. Why did it creak?
Creak.
Is it more of a suitcase?
No. Creak. Mailbox.
Okay, fine, a mailbox. Now, let me ask you this. Is this this mailbag situation because nobody has been to the parks because it's absolutely crazy bananas out there due to spring breaks, and you literally can't probably get on a single ride in a day?
I haven't had a chance to scout out Universal Studios for remote working locations.
I'm actually going in a couple of days.
You're a madman.
Well, actually, if you're listening to us on the radio, I'm going tonight to have dinner with my wife because it's our anniversary.
Good luck.
Nice.
I mean, you're going to a restaurant, right? You're not going to go try and ride rides.
No.
You go to a restaurant, you'll be okay, but
we're going to be at the not the Contemporary. Contemporary.
Oh, I love that place.
Yeah, we're going to go to the steakhouse that you poo-pooed and see if it's gotten any better.
I poo-pooed it?
Yeah, I thought you said you didn't like it.
Where'd I go? I went to a steakhouse?
Did you not?
Oh, are you going to Steakhouse 52?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did go there. It was okay.
Wait, 52? Is that what
72?
it's called?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 72.
Yeah, it was the place. Now, look, this is the same place you guys went to on your anniversary that you didn't end up liking, so they gave you a bunch of special stuff. Do you remember?
Is that when you crashed it?
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
That was when it was something else.
It was the Wave.
So we'll see if it's better.
Yeah,
this is perfect. I look forward to your review because you've had the experience of the Wave. And this is, again, a special occasion.
Yeah, it is. And our tradition is to always go to a Disney property to have dinner on our anniversary. And thus far, we have not had one single repeat.
Okay.
So, and I think that's the rule, is we have to find a new restaurant every time.
Okay. Steakhouse 72. They raved and raved about the burger so much, and I got it. I was like, okay, it's fine. But maybe they overbuilt it up. Like maybe they
went to a
steakhouse
steakhouse and got a burger?
Yeah, because it's probably the cheapest thing on the menu.
No, it's not the cheapest thing on the menu, but the steak is way too expensive for me to buy. Yeah.
But you went to a steakhouse
and had a hamburger and then complained about it.
Yeah. That's true. No, people say it's like the best burger anywhere on property, and I just thought it was fine.
No more Skittles for you.
I wasn't blown away by it. But yeah, so that is over at the Contemporary. Always a cool spot. Now, look, you guys still have passes. I haven't had passes for years now. Did anybody ever get into the cool one at Epcot that they did? The one that's like in space, literally in space?
2022?
Yeah, that one.
No.
Or whatever it is.
And technically, I do not have an annual pass to any park right now.
Oh.
Or Space 220, sorry.
No passes.
Well, my pass expired, and I was just decided that I'm going to renew it whenever we go again, because my wife still has a pass.
Okay.
So next time we go back, that's when I'll renew.
That's when you'll renew, yeah. Nobody's been.
No.
Like, it's so quiet, I don't hear about it anymore.
I forget that it's there.
I want to go still.
Because it's kind of just off to the side, kind of behind Mission Space.
And it's still impossible to get a reservation for it.
Yeah.
It's very expensive, too.
Because, it never comes up as the options whenever I'm searching, so I don't even think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like playing the reservation game, though. Like, if you're there and you're like, I'm willing to see what I can get, sometimes you'll just pop it up and you'll get, something like Cinderella's Table. It'll just pop up every once in a while. You're like, wow, I feel like I should take advantage of this because it's here. I got that a few times, and I looked at the price. I said, never mind.
Yeah.
That's another one I've never, I've always wanted to eat at the castle. Ever since I was a little kid. Never did it.
Do you guys ever do Be Our Guest?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've done that for both the casual lunch and the more fancy dinner.
It's fun. I like that place.
Yeah, it's one of the great spots in there. It really is. And they have fountain drink, which is a rarity on the property where you can go and refill your drink.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now, if that might have ended in COVID, I don't know.
Actually, those are waitress stands that he's just been robbing.
I believe that, yeah. Sir, you cannot fill this up.
I once got yelled at because the basket of Andy's mints at Olive Garden was just sitting right there.
If it's an eye, if you have it in eye view, yeah, you got to grab it.
No, you don't. That's called stealing.
It's for the guests.
Yeah, one.
No.
Yes.
Nah, you can see it, you get it.
It's not the breadsticks. It's not unlimited.
You roll the dice and you get the good table next to the Andy's mints. You're good to go.
Yeah, and then they left it in like that woven basket, like
You got
right
yelled at?
there. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be like.
You got yelled at like I got yelled at the Ghostbusters house.
Kind of, yeah.
You grab a big handful?
Oh yeah.
They yelled at you?
No,
Well,
knowing
they-
him, he'd take the whole basket.
They were like, "Hey, get out of there!" And I was like, "Oh, sorry."
Quick, open up your purse and dump
and
it
then,
in.
And then what they did was they came back to the table with like one of their to-go coffee cups, and it had the lid on it. And I opened up the lid, and it was full to the top.
Oh,
Nice. I feel like their Andes mints are different than regular Andes
The
mints.
thing is, like, I know I can buy them, but I'd rather get them from a place.
I feel like they're different there. Like something
could see
about
that,
theirs
yeah.
is different.
Something about like the Olive Garden logo being on the foil just makes it taste better.
Yes. All right. So you were trying to open the mailbag. I feel like I derailed us here, but we have not gotten to
mailbox.
The mailbox in a while. Wait, can somebody remind me of our email address so people can email in questions or comments?
It's podcast at thethemeparkpodcast.com.
Is that right, Jimmy? Is that right?
No.
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh, wait, it's show at the
Show, yeah.
No, it's that's
theme
not
park
it.
show.
No. Oh my
Email
God.
at themeparkpodcast.com.
I just like you both.
Mailbag at
intensely.
themeparkpodcast.com.
It's contact.
I thought it used to come to Dickerman at
Contact.
WJRR.com.
Well, that doesn't work either.
That doesn't work anymore.
No, contact at thethemeparkpodcast.com.
Yep.
Oh, this is why we never check it because we don't remember what it is.
Remember what it is?
It's on my phone.
It should be on all of our phones, and it's
Yeah.
And, well, you guys all have the login credentials for it. So
yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
So first question, hey guys, I went to Magic Kingdom recently. I was at
This happened in 2022, but that's how old the mailbag is. Just kidding.
I was over by Cinderella's castle. I noticed there's water there. Dickerman, can you explain how the water got there?
No, that quit trying to be cute. Now, my question is legitimate. My question: they drain an entire lake,
Do you not understand how pipes work? Have you not watched the Mario Brothers?
but it's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, it goes into the lagoon. It goes into the Seven Seas lagoon.
I feel like it would overflow. It would like overflow that island that the bum lives on.
How much water do you think they have around the castle?
No, I'm talking about the one where the boat used to go through.
Again, how much water do you think that is?
That's a big lake.
Have you not seen how big the lagoon is?
It's large.
Exactly.
It's large.
Okay,
Yeah.
real first question, because you haven't figured out hydrodynamics yet. The Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom version of Autotopia is short and occupies a large area. Could this land be better used for new attractions?
Can you tell me what Autotopia
It's the driving
is?
thing.
it's the go-karts.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
the
don't go
go-karts
fast.
that have been there since
And
the
there's-
beginning of time.
And they have a center rail.
The
That you can-
Tomorrowland Speedway.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw like an ancient picture the other day, and there were the go-karts.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
So you say get rid of them?
Could this land be used for a new be better used for new attractions?
See, here's the thing I always think when I go by those go-karts, I'm like, how much gas do they use? Because they're constantly pouring gas in those little tanks.
it is
and I'm like,
surprising that there's still gasoline.
and their carbon footprint, in today's day and age, has to be very high.
but it's just like
Honestly, they need to do something with it.
I'm
They need
surprised-
to update it in some way.
that
didn't
should have
make
been
them-
Tron. Those should have been light cycles.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been
They
rad.
had to go faster, Had to go faster than
Battery powered. Vroom.
that. Yeah, throw a battery in there. I'm surprised they are gas powered. They at this day and age, I'm surprised they didn't update them, and I'm surprised they don't get crap over it.
Yeah.
The right person hasn't walked by to hear him just constantly.
It sounds like somebody's fixing 15 lawnmowers at once.
We need to get an insider to tell us how much gas they go through in a day over there.
I want to
wanna
know what you could actually max out one of those things on.
Those things are
Like
so
take a
slow.
governor off. Like I'm sure it's got a governor on there.
It's got to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you took the governor off, do you think you could jump that center rail?
I have thought about this. Yes, I totally think you could jump the rail. I think you could jump the berm.
Because I've clipped that rail pretty good, and it doesn't budge.
I'm sure it's probably happened. Just some right bend on the right way. You're getting bumped at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's happened.
Okay. Did you guys see that news that came out the other week that an former Imagineer was talking about Test Track?
Yes.
Do you think that's a real story?
Wait, what was the story about Test Track?
There was a story that a former Imagineer said that when they were testing the ride, one of the cars might have jumped the track.
and flew off onto the ground below. Now that's
I think part of
as I read it, they said it's been a long time rumor, and this former Imagineer came out and said he confirmed it, and even said that there were people that got pictures of it.
Yeah, I don't think that those pictures will ever see the light of day.
I feel like now they should.
I don't think they will ever see the light of day.
That would have been
not-
pre-internet.
You do not want anything like that to exist for
Well, I'm sure.
customer safety concerns.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. If say it really happened, like we don't know if it did or didn't. This is just
my guess is that it came off the track. I do not believe
it flew down below.
Correct.
It's one of those stories that just keeps getting larger.
Like
as
maybe a
as the
tire.
rumor,
Maybe
as
like
the
a
rumor
tire
goes.
did.
Yeah.
I don't even know that it came off the track.
It's a rumor, and I guess this guy was an Imagineer, and he said it, so it lended some credence to the rumor. If we saw the photos, that would be a whole different animal. But
Yeah.
back in those days, Disney was so good at controlling the news.
Give me like 5 minutes in chat GBT, and you'll have a photo.
Yeah, they probably gave those people, oh, can we have your photo? We'll give you $50, or we'll give you a 50% off your next trip.
Exactly. Yeah.
And me, now I'd be, I'm like, no,
Yeah,
I'm going to wait for that golden ticket.
No,
Can I
they're
get that
gonna
golden ticket?
no. Knowing you, they'll be like, "Hey, here's 5 Mickey pretzels."
It's not like that whole area was open to people
Yeah.
when they were testing it. There
Exactly.
were walls
And-
up.
Yeah, it was probably walls up. It probably happened off hours.
Yeah.
Remember when you went to a theme park and you paid for a pretzel, even though if you waited 2 minutes longer, you could have got it for free?
I didn't even need to wait 2 minutes longer. I just wasn't smart enough to figure out that they were giving away free pretzels if you bought something.
Yeah.
The poor girl working the pretzel stand looked so confused when I ordered a pretzel.
You're
She
like
wanted to help me, but I guess like her conscience said, no, I can't, because that would get me in trouble at my job.
All right.
Hey, dummy.
Next question. Budget is no object. What would you add to Galaxy's Edge?
Budget is no object.
I would like some kind of attraction where I'm at Hoth.
Hoth, you want to go
That
to
doesn't
Hoth?
fit the timeline.
Oh, so
I don't
we
care
gotta
about
stick,
timelines.
We got to stick with
No.
Well,
No.
that's what they're doing.
This is in my world, we're reimagining.
We're removing
all-
canon.
Yeah, well, we're adjusting canon.
Canon's been adjusted, and you can go to Hoth. Then I
Yes.
would like a proper Endor attraction.
How about well, you have that's called the Queue of Star Tours.
No, I want a
Yeah,
proper.
he wants to
Endor.
go up the ladder. And
I
play
want
in
to
the
go up the
village.
ladder. Are you kidding
Everybody
me?
wants to go up the ladder.
Okay, how
Scott,
about
you might actually fit in.
I
one
know
of
I
the-
would.
Okay, budget is no object. How about if we get to control AT-ATs and like fight each other like it's an actual competitive ride?
Well, I was going to say, piggybacking off of Jimmy's idea, what if Galaxy's Edge is themed to the seasons?
Oh, nice.
Spring, Batu is Batu.
Oh, I like this.
Summer, Tatooine.
Yeah, it basically is Tatooine.
Can I sleep inside a Tauntaun?
Yes.
Like that's what they do with the Star Cruiser.
Winter, Hoth.
That makes sense. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of Tatooine here in Florida because like it's like 80% of the year.
Yeah, so from like December to
Oh,
February.
But Anakin, they're gonna have sand then.
Mm-hmm.
From December to January, maybe February, it's Hoth. For February to say April, it's Batu, and then all of the other months, it's Tatooine
It's Tatooine, yeah.
or Jakku.
I think that makes sense. We don't have any rumors anymore about Star Cruiser. Anything happening with that? Is it just gonna rot? Like
No, it will be closed for however long it needs to for tax reasons, and then it will reopen as a different experience.
it's not. They're not gonna river country it.
No.
Okay.
Spent too much money on that.
Yeah, they did.
A whole water park they walked away from.
Yeah, but that one kind of made sense with health reasons. And they figured it out. They just built 2 more water parks.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, we've talked about this. What they need to do is you need to randomize Millennium Falcon.
Yes. Yeah. That's like almost no cost. It's like basically free.
Hire a video game company to make 4 more things.
They probably already have it. They probably already have it ready to go.
That's originally what it was supposed to be.
guys.
Doesn't EA Sports do their video games?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they just canceled the game 2 weeks ago.
This game got canceled.
I believe it was supposed to be a Mandalorian game.
Oh, I would like that.
I think so.
I would have liked that. I
think-
liked it when I worked for EA and get games for $20 whenever they came out. That was
but
fun.
not all of them. Like if they were like EA proper,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you got them for $20. But
Yes.
if they had an IP attached to them, they were like $40.
Yeah. Like
Like the Harry Potter game, I think they had at one point.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know I got some games for $20 because it was so exciting to get games for $20 at the time.
Oh my God, it was. I remember there was I think I've gotten 1 game or 2 games from there.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I mean, just shoot some scenes. And one more thing about Millennium Falcon. I don't know how we never managed to do this. We never got to do Chewie mode. How many did we need? We needed 6 of us?
We needed 6 of us. We needed a full house.
We could have done it.
Apparently, though, it's like unlocking the Da Vinci Code to pull it off. Are we smart enough to do that?
I'm just gonna ask somebody to do it for me.
Exactly, yeah.
Will they do it? Will the cast member do it for you?
I mean, we might have to bully them a little bit, but
I'm not going to do that. If you could relocate one attraction to a different park that would be a better match, what would you choose?
I'm immediately thinking things in California that I want.
I've got like 2 answers, like immediately.
Okay.
well, why don't you go to
Yeah,
give us
please,
some
'cause,
examples?
Cosmic Rewind's got to go to Hollywood Studios. It's weird that it's at Epcot.
That makes sense.
And I feel like Avatar is weird at Animal Kingdom. It should probably be at Epcot.
Well, they think it's animal-y. I could see it.
Animal-y.
I could see it being an animal kingdom.
It is a story of conservation. So
Yeah, it's like they had always planned at Animal Kingdom to have like a fantasy area.
Beastly Kingdom, yes.
Yeah, namely because they had the unicorn parking lot, which I never got to park in. So that was always the plan. So I think that kind of falls into that particular zone right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why my mind always goes straight to Disney, and I'm thinking about, Universal. We could think about things at Universal and pop those in, but I feel like they almost have.
I know one thing: Marvel Island should be moved over to Disney World.
I mean,
from Universal.
Yeah.
To World?
Yes.
Like Magic Kingdom?
Or do you want to throw it at Hollywood Studios?
Should go to Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios.
Well, that's what it is. I mean, it's at California Adventure, which is their
basic.
Hollywood Studios.
Yeah. We're running out of space at Hollywood Studios now.
Honestly, with the amount of land that they have, just open another park and make it a Marvel park.
Think we should show Jungle Cruise over at Animal Kingdom and like have live animals like Walt wanted originally?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Especially the rhino that's chasing people up the pole. I want to see that for real.
They have plenty of rhinos. I mean, they've got the inventory. They can do it.
Yes.
They can pull it off.
Every 3 weeks, I see another tweet of another rhino born at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. Like the rhinos are cool. I mean, I wouldn't want to tangle with one, but they're cool.
Do you think they'll ever bring back Alien? Remember Alien Encounter?
That was so odd that was there. Between Alien Encounter and this scary alien part in the Great Movie Ride, the best part of the Great Movie Ride, it was always weird to me that was at Disney.
I miss the Great Movie Ride. I did not appreciate it when it existed.
Yeah, we always do this, though. You know what? When Fast and the Furious goes away, we're going to be like, oh, I kind of miss it now.
I never... Look, here's the thing. I've been just saying it for 20-plus years. I still miss Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
I know. You've said that.
The one ride that I miss the most is Back to the Future.
Yeah, that's another one people miss.
Yeah.
It's a great ride.
You still can ride it. It's the exact same ride mechanism.
It's just The Simpsons. Well, what if they could like once a year do the swap and make it the Back to the Future ride?
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that at some point, just because they do that at Soarin' from time to time.
Yeah, just change it out, and give you the feel of getting into DeLorean, and boom, good to go.
You know that I don't know if I talked about this. A T2 3D Battle Across Time.
Yes.
Which has been replaced here with the Bourne Stuntacular.
Correct.
It's been replaced at Hollywood by the Minions ride. It was also at Japan, and it just closed.
It didn't put anything else in its place?
It closed for the pandemic and never reopened.
I feel like now, like right now in 2024, there is no more relevant ride than a Terminator ride.
I said this a few weeks ago.
We are living through Cybernet.
Skynet or Cyberdyne.
I'm sorry, Cyberdyne.
You're combining them in a good way.
I combine them both. They merge, so they're even more evil.
I talked about this a few weeks ago. If you look at the most recent things that have been put at Universal Studios Orlando specifically, they're not as relevant as the thing that they got replaced by.
That's true.
Terminator is, as you just said, way more prescient than the Bourne franchise.
Yes.
And I know they've Bourne has been more. I think there's the same amount of movies.
Right.
and there was a TV show.
Right.
There was also a Sarah Connor TV show.
Yes.
I know Jimmy Fallon is on the air, but it's just like there's a new Twisters movie, and Ghostbusters. We're on our like 4th Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
They're probably at Universal going, come on. They're like chasing their tails with these rides. We just got rid of it. Now it's relevant again. Come on, guys.
It's a little weird that keeps happening.
Yeah. It's like, there's the new Twister. I just saw the trailer for that when I was at Dune the other night. It's coming. I don't know if it's going to be good, but it's coming.
It'll be as fun as the first one was.
Yeah, Twisters are fun. Unless you're actually in a real one, then it's not fun.
You've never seen it miss this house and that house and come after you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the finger of God.
Yeah. Twisters are scary.
I'd like to get struck by lightning.
I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
What if it gave you superpowers?
No.
No, that's what the guy says in when they're sitting around the dinner table.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I think I'd like to get struck by lightning, like in the ass or something.
What if you could see the future if you got it?
How much are we talking? Are we talking to like Christopher Walken in The Dead Zone or Nick Cage in that movie where he could see like 5 seconds into the future?
I'd say
Like an hour?
I'd say in between there. Yeah, you got about an hour.
Nah, not worth the risk.
But what about like you?
Because I don't think you can do much with that.
You could get
Wait, with an
sports
hour?
bets. Yeah, if an hour.
I was going to say, with an hour, you
bets.
can do lotto all day.
You'll do Biff. You'll be the Biff of the world. You only win the lotto once. If you do it more than once, it kind of gets a little questionable.
Why?
Scott
No, there's
Coe.
those people that have won like lotto like multiple times.
Like I won it every week.
Scott Coe.
Okay. One last question before we go.
All right.
No, that's a mean one. Let's skip that one.
Oh, he doesn't want to do a mean question.
Okay.
He went after you on a couple of them.
What Disney attraction would you be fine with going away forever with no replacement?
Oh,
Exactly.
Okay, that is a mean one. Gosh, I haven't been
Disney
to parks in so long.
attraction.
Disney attraction that you could see go. Mission Space for me.
Yeah.
I appreciate what it is, but it makes me feel like I'm going to vomit every time I ride it, no matter what speed it is.
Yeah. It just doesn't seem as relevant.
Yeah, I mean, space, I don't know. It was a real big thing, space travel, when that came out. Now it's a little, everybody's doing it.
Yeah, literally, if you're a billionaire, you're doing it.
You go to space. Jimmy, is there anything that, you know what? I'll add to Mission Space. I'll give you one more. And we talked about it before. It's the go-karts.
Tomorrowland Speedway.
I don't need those. It's Tomorrowland Speedway. I don't need those. I'll do it sometimes.
Use that
but,
space
like,
for like something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. Jimmy can't think of a single one. He loves them all. Think of the roller coaster you would look at and would hate the most to ride. Don't say it.
Space Mountain.
Don't you say it.
Space Mountain's probably
Okay.
roller
You're a
coaster I like the
monster.
least.
I know this was a controversial opinion when I don't remember if I actually said this on the podcast or not. They should have, because this is what they actually are doing in one of the parks abroad. Get rid of Space Mountain, and that is their Neutron.
No, that's gross.
Why?
No. Space
Neutron?
Mountain. Space,
It's their Tron. It's
Like
that.
Jimmy Neutron?
Yes.
Space
They put the Jimmy
Mountain-
Neutron ride that used to be at Universal Studios Orlando to replace Space Mountain.
Space Mountain's one of those rides you can't get rid of.
It's you're just retheming it. Yes.
Woo! Ric Flair made it so you can never get rid of Space Mountain.
Okay. And
Can't
All
get
right.
rid of it.
People Mover.
It's a classic.
oh,
Where are you going to go when you need a break? You got to have a break.
Fine. You have to choose between Space Mountain or the People Mover.
Space Mountain's going.
No, it's People Mover.
No,
That's
no.
my choice.
Mine Astro Orbiter.
You don't like that one?
It's not worth the wait.
It's not worth the wait, but it is kind of neat the way it is.
I haven't been on that since I was like 6.
I don't. Two adults don't fit well in that ride. I will say.
I
this
like
much.
the view. I like the views from People Mover better.
Yeah, I mean, Astro Orbiter is just kind of neat because it feels like it's faster than it is. I think up there. I don't know if it is or isn't, but But I get it. I don't wait for it because it is such a long wait. It's a really dumb way they did that ride with the elevator and all.
Here's the thing. The problem is that they have 3 of those rides that are all the same.
Yeah.
It's Dumbo, Aladdin, and that are all the
Exactly.
same ride.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'd say get rid of Aladdin because Dumbo's too iconic.
Yeah.
And they actually have don't they have at least 2, if not 4, Dumbo
Yeah, I
They have
think
two of them.
things.
They have
they
two
got
of them
two
now,
that-
yeah.
to spin you around. Yeah. So, all right. Well, sorry for the rides we got rid of. If it's your favorite,
Exactly, yeah.
Our apologies.
And for the record, I would never let People Mover go.
Yeah, and we're almost out of time, but we promised to try and do a better job of reading the email that we forget to look at.
Yes. So next time, email us at this is our email address at thethemeparkpodcast.com.
It was
Contact.
info.
Contact.
Can I get a hit?
Yeah, it's everyone's favorite Jodie Foster movie. Contact at thethemeparkpodcast.com.
Fair enough. All right, Scott.
Well, that's exactly why I use that.
Scott, if people want to find us on social media for the latest news, where can they go?
You can follow us on Twitter at Theme Park Show, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at The Theme Park Podcast. You can watch at thethemeparkyoutube.com.
And the show comes to you live from the Lauren Campbell Realtor.com Tebow Gazebo Studios. For Jimmy D, for Scott Harris, I am Dickerman. Until next week, we'll see you out at the parks.
This has been the Theme Park Podcast. Follow the show on Facebook and Instagram at the Theme Park Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, check out thethemeparkpodcast.com, the iHeartRadio app, or Apple Podcasts.